how char, varchar and nvarchar works in SQL Server, we see here. So for that we create one table having name emp, then id in, first name char 5, second name varchar 5, then third name nvarchar 5. So for first name we have given character data type, char data type. Then for second name we have given varchar data type, and for third name we have given nvarchar data type. So here we, for simplicity, we have given 5 5 5 5. So length of the all these must be 5, and we execute this table. So we create this table first. So table is created here. Now we add one record here, insert into emp values 1, then sam sam sam. We enter only one string here for all the characters, for all the data type. For checking purpose we enter the string having 3 characters only, or value having 3 characters only. Then execute query, select star from employee. We so our record has is added here. Then we see the structure of the our table. This is first, then length is equal to 5 char for varchar 5, and length for n varchar is equal to 10. So see here we have given length 5, but it is here we can see length is equal to 5, length is equal to 10. We have given 5, but here we can see length is equal to 10 n varchar. So first we will see memory calculation for char, varchar and nvarchar. How exactly char, varchar and nvarchar exactly behave in the SQL server. We can see in the SQL server how char, varchar, nvarchar behaves, or what happens in SQL server for char, for varchar and nvarchar. So for that purpose, we first create a query, select data length. We want the bytes occupied by each first name from each data type emp. So select length, and which length it is taken, length. Then length from emp. So if we execute this query, the len function, len. If we execute this query, we can get here for first name we have column name 5, and here we can see here number of column number of column name, sorry, this is the heading is not proper, so we do it properly. First name as memory for care, and here first name as length for care. So now we can see proper memory for care is equal to 5 bytes, and length for care is equal to 3. We can see for character data type the memory occupied 5, even though the character and the value entered value has 3 length 3, but instead of 3 it has occupied 5, it has occupied 5 byte memory by character data type. So character data type has taken 5 byte of memory to store that value. So we can here are two different, we can see the result in two different rows. We want the result in single row, so we merge this query into one query. Then okay, then we can get here result in one row. So memory for char is equal to 5, and length for char is equal to 3. Here we can see the first name. So for first name we have taken Sam, for second name we have taken Sam, and the same string or same characters we have taken in for first name, second name, but data type is different. So here first it is for char. This is the result is for char. Then we can give here same query, copy paste first name, then we can copy and paste, then copy and paste, then here second name for second name, yes, second name, and we can see here second name, here also second name as length for, this is length for varchar, length for varchar. Second name we have taken second name for sec, data type of second name varchar, and third name having data type in varchar. So here for in varchar we can give here for third name, here third name, then here we can see third name, here third name, and length for, this is the length for in varchar, in varchar. So if we execute the all the three queries simultaneously, then we can get the result. This is the result. For first name we can see here, for first name for char data type memory, actual memory taken by char in 5 byte and length is 3. For second name actual memory taken by varchar is 3 byte and length for varchar is equal to, means for varchar it is taken same memory as the length, but in case of nvarchar it has taken double memory. For each character it has taken 2 bytes, and for in the case of varchar it has taken single byte, for per character 1 byte, and here per character 2 bytes in case of nvarchar. And here length is same in all case, the first name is Sam, second name, third name. So we can see that the for character character type it has taken 5 5 bytes means the length of character type is 5, so whole length taken by character type, then one single byte per character, 1 byte, then per character 2 bytes for varchar, sorry, for varchar 1 byte per character, 1 byte, and for nvarchar per character 2 bytes. So like this, the memory taken by each data type. Now we will see max number of characters or limit of varchar and nvarchar. So here we can see structure. Now length is 5 5, say for second name, for third name 10. So how many characters char data type, varchar data type or nvarchar data type can hold? The maximum limit of characters for char, varchar and nvarchar we will see now. So for that, alter table, emp alter column. First we will take first name varchar. Now we will take 8000, sorry, for char, for char. First there is char, so we can see there is char data type first. Here for char we take 8000, limit is 8000. So till 8000 it is successfully executed. So we can see here. Now length of the char data type is 8000. If we try to increase the limit for char data type, at that time query completed with errors. The size 8001 given to column first name exceeds the maximum allowed for any data type 8000. So it store the limit of char is 8000 only. So the limit for 8 char, for char limit 8000. Then we same command here, same query. Then here for varchar we take first 8000. The MP has been maximum command completed successfully. So first it has given error for this. So for this query it is shown error, but when execute for again, then it will successfully completed. So we can see here. Now it has taken for second name, sorry, what, for first name we have taken the same query for varchar. So first we execute this query. Size of, okay, here, or otherwise it will give problem. Here it becomes varchar. So now emp here first query. Now we can see here it is char having 8000 length. Now for second, here emp alter column second name, we have to alter the column second name, and here we can give varchar. So first query will execute successfully. No, again here it was given error, so again execute this query. Now it is executed successfully. So we can see here for char Here we can see 8000 for varchar, 8000 limit. If we try to to increase the limit by one only, then the size of item given the column second name exceeds the maximum for any data type. So in case of varchar also there is limit 8000. So for varchar there is limit 8000 characters. It does not exceed the limit beyond 8000. So last limit is 8000 characters. So for same query or in varchar, here third name or third name, then we give here 8000 first, or try to give 8000 first. Here we execute the query. The size 8000 given to parameter third name exceeds the maximum allowed for 4000. It is shown the limit also for n varchar. It is 4000. So if we give 4000, if we give the limit 4000 here, this is warning. Again execute, then it is executed successfully. If we see here, now we can see here for third name it is taken 8000 in varchar. For in varchar, how it is taken 8000. So if we to see here, it shown 8000. Actually it's shown 8000. This when we created table at that time also, instead of 5 it has shown 10, and now it is showing 8000. Actual length is 4000, but it is taking 2 bytes for each. So now there may be the reason it is showing 8000, but the limit is actually till 4000. We can see here, if we ex increase the limit with one only, it will give error. So the size of 4001 given the parameter third point exceeds the name the maximum allowed 4000. So actually its length is 4000, but in structure it is showing 8000, but actually its length is 1000. Here if we see here, now we can see here actually in design we can see 8000 8000, and for char 8000, for varchar 8000, and in third name we can see here in varchar 4000. So here showing, it is showing properly the maximum limit. If we try to see previous memory calculation, previous three queries, we see previous three queries. Then in this case we can see here memory for char is equal to, memory for char is equal to 8000. It has occupied all the space, the spaces are also it has taken. So a lot of memory wastage we can see in case of char. So 8000 total characters, it has taken total characters or memory for total characters. So 8000, it has taken 8000 bytes. So because limit is 8000 for character, so char data type, so it has taken whole memory for only length of is only 3, but it has taken 8000 bytes for 3 characters. So it is wasting a lot of memory. In case of second, it is taken 3 memory is only for 3 byte in case of varchar, and length. In case of nvarchar, it has taken 1 byte extra. So instead of taking 3 bytes, it has taken 6 bytes. So it is taken 1 byte extra for each character. So like this, we can see how memory is taking for each, for char, nvarchar, and for char, varchar, and nvarchar. So in this way, we have seen maximum number of character or limit of char, varchar, nvarchar. For char, limit is equal to 8000. Then for varchar, limit is equal to 8000. Then when for nvarchar, limit is 4000. So we can see here. So this is the limit for char 8000, varchar 8000, and for nvarchar maximum limit is 4000. Unicode and non-Unicode type. So for checking this, we insert into emp values and 2. Then we try to insert this symbol, this pi symbol, this Unicode type here. But now here it is getting problem. It is converted into a box. So instead of this, we we go to here. We edit top to top rows. Then here we insert this symbol directly, and we close this. When again we see here, select top 1000 rows, we can see here for character char and varchar, it is converted into question, means ASCII character, and this is only remain, this symbol pi symbol remain as it is in and varchar. So you, so we can say that char and varchar supports only non-Unicode data, and char and varchar supports Unicode data also, and non-Unicode data also. So we can say that so we can say that char supports only non-Unicode data, varchar supports only non-Unicode data, and varchar supports Unicode as well as non-Unicode data. So both Unicode and non-Unicode data supports by in varchar. Initially, we have taken char data type having length 5. In case of char data type, the whole length is taken first, because char data type is fixed length data type. So fixed length, it is having fixed length size. So total length 5 is taken first. Then it is considering what are the characters, or what is the string. The string is Sam. So characters are 3. There in Sam there are 3 characters. But for Sam, it is utilizing 1 byte for S, 1 byte for M, 1 byte for M, 1 byte for space, 1 byte for another space. So in this way, for two spaces also memory is utilized. So this is the wastage of memory for two spaces. When char 5, we have taken 5 length of character type 5. At that time 5 byte of memory for 3 characters. But when we maximum size given to get data type 8000, in at that time 8000 byte memory best for 3 length string or for 3 characters only. The total 8000 byte memory is utilized for 3 length string, or the string having 3 characters only. This way, the if we want if we know the exact size of uh, the string, or exact size of characters, then in that case char is very useful. For example, there is a mobile number, pin code, then pan card number. So the size is always limited or fixed. In that case, char is useful to use, because at that time there is no possibility of wastage of memory, and the char is faster than varchar. So and in this case, in that case, char is very useful. We have taken varchar data type and having length 5. In that case, we have taken the string, or we have taken a string having 3 characters same. So in that case, varchar data type consider the string. What is the string having how many characters? So here there are three, a string having 3 characters. So varchar data type consider these three characters. According to that 3 characters, it changes its size. So it is because it is dynamic data type, so it changes its size. It takes only 3. So it considers the length of the string or characters of the string. How many characters? So 1 to 3, the length is 3. So according to that, it allocate memory 1 byte for s, 1 byte for a, 1 byte for m, and there is no any wastage of memory, because it does not take any extra space like char data type. So when there is varchar 5 data type, so size is 5, taken 3 byte of memory for 3 characters. So the memory is according to character. So 1 byte per character. So when there is varchar 8000, when there is size of data type 8000, at that time taken only 3 byte of memory for 3 characters. So a lot of memory wastage saved by um, varchar data type. So there is no chances of wastage of memory like char data type in case of varchar data type. So if there is any uh, data type, so there is the field having various type of length, and there is no fixed data length for characters or string. In that case, varchar data type is very useful. So in case of a name, employee name, student name, then designation, like this varchar data type is very useful. We have taken nvarchar data type having length 5. Similarly, in the case of nvarchar data type, it consider only the characters in the string. It consider characters. There are 3 characters. So it is also not static. It is also dynamic like varchar. So it consider only 3 characters. According to that character, the length is 3. So according to that character, it allocate the memory. But in this case, it is allocating memory 2 byte for sam s, for 2 byte for a, 2 byte for m. So like this, it is allocating 1 byte extra as compared to varchar. So it is allocating what 2 bytes, the byte of memory for per character. So for nvarchar 5, taken 6 byte of memory for 3 characters. When nvarchar 8000, we have given limit 8000. At that time, taken only 6 byte of memory for 6 character. So it is taking 1 byte extra as compared to varchar, but it is also beneficial when there is no we have no idea about string. There is no fixed length string or how many characters. In that case, it is useful. And also in case of varchar is not useful in case of Unicode data type. Unicode means other than English, other languages like Japanese, Chinese, French, like this. In that case, varchar data type, we convert that symbol or any character into ASCII character. So it is not useful in that case. So in that case, nvarchar take the character as it is. So for Unicode data type and non-Unicode data type having fixed length, especially for Unicode data type, nvarchar is very useful. By writing mistake, we have mentioned that taken only 6 byte of memory for 6 character. It is actually, it must be uh, 3, it must be 6 byte of memory for 3 characters. So when nvarchar there is size 8000, taken only 6 byte of memory for 3 characters. So when uh, when there is nvarchar data type having 8000 length, at that time it has taken only 6 byte of memory for 3 characters. It is now corrected. So this must be there. In the previous it has written that 6 byte of memory for 6 character, but it is actually taken only 6 byte of memory for 3 characters. Char, varchar, nvarchar. Char fixed length string data type, varchar variable length string data type, nvarchar variable length string data type. Char memory for each character 1 byte, for varchar memory for each character 1 byte, for nvarchar memory for each character 2 byte. For char max number of characters 8000, for varchar max number of characters 8000, for nvarchar max number of characters 4000. For char non-unicode supports non-unicode, then varchar supports non-unicode, nvarchar supports unicode as well as non-unicode. Then char static data type, varchar dynamic data type, and varchar dynamic data type. Char useful when string is fixed like pin, mobile, PAN card. Varchar useful when string is not fixed like name, student, name, designation. Nvarchar useful when string is Unicode and not fixed like Japanese, Chinese language. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.